Hello. Saúl. Ça va? Salut. Hey. Yeah. That's right. You want a photo? Yep. Find your inner Hulk.
Yes.
All right, hero poses.
Okay, good.
That's gonna be great.
Nudo, ok nudo. Bye bye.
Tu vas prendre la vie.
When we started to refurbish Small World, we realized that we really had to pay attention to every detail. So we dug out the books, we dug into the research, we researched the original fabric, the original paint, we pulled out all the old artwork from the original designers, and to make sure that the refurbishment that we do when we reopen to guests this summer is going to be as spectacular as it was opening day.
This really was a collaboration with our Disneyland Paris Central and Maintenance workshops. This really happened in collaboration with them. We spent a great deal of time repainting all the faces of the dolls, repairing and restoring all of the props. It really was a collaborative effort with tons of expertise involved. We also modernized the lighting inside and out. We repainted the entire facade. In total, we refreshed about 300 dolls, including animal figures, animated props, and more than 100 toys. It wasn't a small task.
Normalement, ça devrait s'afficher. Oui, c'est bon. Together. Voilà, vous l'aurez compris, ça va être une aventure musicale extraordinaire qui nous attend à partir de cet été dans le parc Walt Disney Studios, à Studio Theater. On est très impatients. Il faudra encore un petit peu de patience à voir tous les éléments de ce spectacle. Mais en tout cas, on vous attend dès cet été à Studio Theater pour découvrir Together, tous ensemble.
Et maintenant, Laissez-vous emporter dans le monde fantastique des rêves. And now, Disney Dreams.
From the outside, we are, keeping the storytelling the same because it is deeply rooted within, obviously, Main Street USA storytelling. But when it comes up to this royal reinvention, everything's happening inside, and the hotel is actually being completely rebuilt. It's very, very exciting with this royal theme. And let us take you, through our little journey in the hotel, starting with the lobby of the hotel. This is the starting point of our storytelling. The chandelier, if not, I like to call it a light sculpture because it really is a work of art made of crystal. It really is the centerpiece of the lobby of the Disneyland Hotel, and it really is like it's going to come to life. It's very, very, very exciting. We cannot wait for you guys to see it. And as a little side note, you may notice that there's a little piece of art that's also changed on top of the fireplace. Obviously, we'd like to keep it a bit of a mystery and a surprise for when the hotel opens, but we are ever so mindful about the legacy we are building on, and rest assured that the gorgeous existing piece by the artist Frank Armitage will actually find a new home somewhere at Disneyland Paris. It's a secret. It's another mystery, but rest assured that it's going to find a new home for it to be enjoyed for future generations. Imagine that the inside of Disneyland Hotel is a castle, and so we decided to, every location could be associated, pardon me, with an actual location that would be in an existing castle, whether it is a grand ballroom or reception hall, and to the lobbies. The lobby will actually be transformed into this grand library with all those books on display, celebrating a lot of Disney stories, because once again, our main goal for Disneyland Hotel is to celebrate all those royal stories, and obviously, especially this year, we are celebrating 100 years of magic and 100 years of stories. So when it comes up to the stories we will be celebrating, we had the choice between such an array of stories, locations and characters. Yes, we will be celebrating, the Disney princesses, but there's a lot of other royal characters and stories for us to play with, for everybody just to find and recognize their favorite characters and royal stories when they visit Disneyland Hotel. And to that respect, it really is a similar exercise, picking the stories and the characters. It's very similar to what we've done for Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel. Absolutely, the art will be represented literally everywhere in Disneyland Hotel. And when it came up to also the inspiration that we had, we seeked inspiration in real locations and real castles that exist from all over the world. So technically, Disneyland Hotel, it won't be like a Renaissance hotel, it won't be a medieval hotel. It will actually be this timeless space that will border to honor, obviously, these iconic Disney royal stories that we just talked about. We also, the Disneyland Hotel, will also unveil an amazing range of services and bars and spas and experiences.
Yes, that's true. And all the part, it will be like this. In all the parts there will be experience in all the culture. And you have new spaces, and you have also the experience to meet with people and characters.
It's so true. Obviously, since we are celebrating stories, you guys can imagine that these characters can actually step out of the storybooks and come and meet all the guests of Disneyland Hotel for the ultimate surprise encounters. It really, really is exciting. So, you were actually just talking about the bedrooms, and to your point, it's true that we're in a hotel, and it's true that what would a hotel be without bedrooms, right? Do you know what? This brings me back a couple of years ago. And when we first saw this piece, jumping out of the drawing board, when we saw this very, I think we took that picture on that day actually. And I was just saying to Sylvie, I've got goosebumps, this is so pretty. And this is where we're doing the most amazing job. Side notes aside, this mirror really represents and summarizes the direction that we are actually taking when it comes up to incorporating all these iconic royal stories within the hotel. And we do this, obviously in mirrors, we can do that in props, we can do that with statues, we can do that with pieces of art as well. And you've seen the visual of the bedroom a couple of minutes ago, with like 2 pieces of art above the bed. And so I'm happy to say to you guys that we will be celebrating up to 11 classic stories within those bedrooms. So depending on the bedroom where you're going to stay, you're going to have potentially the opportunity to have classic stories, including Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and Tiana, here she is from Princess and the Frog. Very, very excited about that, but brace yourselves. We also will be representing Moana. And the artwork that we have for Moana is truly gorgeous. She's sailing away to a new adventure with her friends Pua and Hei. And Maui will be there as well with the spirit of Grandma Tala. It really, is all about inspiring, once again, people just to dream and go for adventures and just be yourselves. And last but not least, for tonight, I think we've got the first to announce. Do you know what this is? Absolutely. Raya and the Last Dragon will also be represented in the hotel. And tonight we are so delighted to reveal to you the first artwork that has been exclusively created in collaboration with Walt Disney Animation Studios, and that will be in the bedrooms. Dun, 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 dun. That's not it, it is! And as you can see, we've got 2 pieces of art that tell a story. And this one, I think so far, it's one of my favorite visuals because this is all about the power of friendship and the connection that these characters have between each other and the power to be yourselves. And that's truly, truly magical. And when it comes up to dreaming and designing these experiences, we like to design them as well, we have in mind that, a hotel room, it kind of is the home away from home. And, it's the best place to relax after, the best day ever at Disney in Paris. So you can relax, recharge, and just let it go. Thank you. Thank you. One person got it over there. Thank you. We cannot wait for you guys to discover Disneyland Hotel upon its reopening. And Disneyland Hotel, if we had to summarize it within a couple of words, it is this amazing journey through time, through culture, and that celebrates Disney's most iconic royal stories. Thank you so much.
Oui, nous avons hâte de vous accueillir dans ce futur château. Merci beaucoup à tous.